Fallout 4 walkthrough number 9 continue. Let's go.
Very nice. Please don't kill me. Next, I'm gonna play some Cole Porter. The song is called "Anything Goes."
Come on, let's go meet the boss. Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. We just have to.
Uh-huh.
He'll be right with us.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
Pleased to meet you.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about Edward? Please, have a seat. Before we get down to business, I have a question to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place.
Wonderful. Most people, but I'm not talking about flying saucers,
Right.
ancient powers that modern science...
That's really interesting.
I'm glad to hear you say. My approach, so much has been... My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated. The structures and artifacts were strange. I've spent my life trying to...
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. You're sending him to look...
Sure.
Yeah.
Well then, we'll talk more about this some other time. Welcome to the
Okay,
I'm ready to get to work.
good. That's part of the job I got for you. Jack owns a... There's an important pack. Any questions?
You haven't told me half.
Keep your shirt. You should start. We think the Kurt.
Right.
Check in with Marie. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck.
On your way, soldier.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility. But we'll get the job done.
place is off limits. You'd best move along.
Edward Deegan sent me. I'm looking for...
Oh. So this package...
Uh-huh.
The guys that shot Ben are holed up in the Parsons Creamery, just north of here.
Thanks for your help.
Sure thing. Hey, be careful. It's weird. It's like they're scouting the...
Not the other way around. Jewel green, the green, the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
That is not acceptable. Imogen is missing and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
You know where she is?
So did you find out what happened to the courier?
Your sister is missing and I want her found.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed.
I don't like raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying?
What happens to your sister?
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything.
There was only this one vial.
Oh, good. Here's your pay for the job. Now. Oh, hell, I guess... Jack, I'll take care of it. Mrs. Cabot, don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogen.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, Here's all we got back of the last delivery from Parsons. Raiders got the rest of it, I'm sorry to say.
Ah, good. Finally. This will help settle Mother down.
Imogene is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out. She's,
Right.
From time to time, she runs off.
No problem.
The trouble, I don't know where she's gone. She's been spending a lot of time in good. Somebody there must know.
I know the third rail.
I hope you're buying.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Each weapon test.
Toss out the troublemakers.
Ever been to Kill or Be Killed? Fine looking weapons.
Buddy, I need to be a lot more.
You still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork over 250 caps?
Let me think about it.
It's not like the meter's running. Take your time.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Ah, so you're back.
Yeah.
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people she might know more. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
Hey, I got you back. No worries.
Excuse me, miss.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
I love the song.
Oh, well, thank you. Now, there's something special. Ah, of course. It's those... So what brings a man like...
Uh-huh. I came here for the music.
So it's my turn to answer.
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on. It's tempting, but unfortunately...
Hey, Magnolia.
Hello again. Something I can do for you?
Any chance I could steal you?
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure.
She's missing.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to... Most of the customers wouldn't get... I don't suppose it hurt that he...
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas?
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them, just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big
Anything for you,
I hope you decide. Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad. Tell me something.
Right. I'm looking for Imogene.
Oh, I'm sorry, but...
Uh-huh. What's she doing here? Is she...
Actually, she and I are... Not that it's any of your business, but... She's not seen.
I'm a friend of the family.
I said she wasn't seeing...
I'm going to see her.
Wow. You went right to throwing your weight around.
Sure.
If you want to see her so bad, don't let...
I hope you decide to change your life.
Hey, you seen the, well, there's this article in, the newspaper. A couple of good appearances. It's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint, you know. I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course, the mayor. I mean, I was. I've asked to read.
She's all yours.
I have a statement
neighbor.
from the
We don't have anything to talk about.
office. You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing
You must
to
be
worry
Imogene.
about, that it's
Don't tell me. Jack
safe
sent
and
you.
all, everybody. Kind of
You're Jack's sister.
crazy stuff.
I was expecting someone a bit... younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be... He actually thought he could force me...
let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
Hey there.
We don't have anything to talk about.
Try again. I think it's clearing up. Edward! Edward! Not now.
Oh my
Edward,
God, it's
switch
happening.
over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the
Perfect.
building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders this... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right now.
Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator. You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Got it. Office. Elevator. You better round up whoever you can and get...
Hello? Edward? Come in! Edward! Ah, there's no signal at all. I've lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders. It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
I found Imogene. She's fine.
Oh, yes, good.
At least one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here. I hope that's the right amount. Now, we really need to focus on the current emergency.
How can you be so callous about your sister's safety?
I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain...
Uh-huh. What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the Raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these Raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
That's right. I was in cryo-sleep until recently.
Interesting. We'll have to talk more about that later, but time presses. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention...
Exactly what abilities does he have?
Enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need...
Got it.
Good.
Jack, be careful.
Hey, Jack.
And
just follow me.
try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let it come to that, please.
I'll do my best, Mother. And if Imogene finally comes home, for God's sake, don't let her leave again until I get back. Now, I really do have to go. Ready? Let's go. Just to be clear, under no circumstances.
And that was Frankie Carl there. Well, I mean, I guess it was actually Marjorie who was doing the singing, but never mind.
Almost there. Let's hope we're not.
Now, a word
men
for
seem to
several
have given a good account
from
of
our
themselves.
sponsors.
Not good enough.
Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. The
We
stories
need to
are
get
free.
to my office.
With the moonshine
From there we can
costume.
see how bad things
As for
really
Vadim
are.
Bobrov.
Okay, stick close, follow my orders, and I'm sure everything will
Crosby,
be fine.
everyone.
Let's go. Damn. The door's blocked from the other side somehow. We'll have to find a way around.
I can't believe this is going to be worth the trouble. Look at it.
We need the key.
Nothing but dust.
Chained on the other side.
Where do you assholes keep coming from? Just getting warmed up over here. Lucky here.
We cannot let them hold us up.
What are you talking about? Brian, dude, what are you talking about? Hey.
I just need to...
Gotta find the password.
Sure.
Edward, how badly are you hurt?
I'm not dead yet, but I don't think I can get up.
You kept them from using the elevator?
Yeah. I sent the elevator down to the basement, like you wanted, and shut it down.
Good.
Shot quite a few of them before they decided to leave me alone in here. Haven't seen anybody for quite a while. I think. It's hard to keep track of time.
Are you sure you can't get up? I could really use your help.
Yeah, Jack. I'm pretty damn sure.
Well, then don't worry about it. Me and your friend here will have to take care of things ourselves. They've definitely reached the basement. Although I don't understand how they knew how to get past it. It doesn't matter now. We'll have to go through the abandoned part of the building. It looks like the Abramelin field is still functioning. Although several of the security doors in the basement have already been breached. We'd better hurry if we want to stop them. They seem determined to reach Lorenzo for some reason.
See if there's any good stuff nearby. Got it. Let's go.
Just follow my instructions and everything will be fine.
Be careful, Jack. You too.
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay.
Mess. I don't know. Like so we can find a way through. The utility elevator is on the bottom floor. Come on.
What?
Exactly the...
Keep your eyes open!
They have taken over the castle. Time ago, while it had been full of monsters or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So. Yeah. How about some music? Do you gamble? Then maybe this will make you laugh.
Schweingehabt, huh? Time to reel
This
him
is
in.
my property. You are... The old utility elevator is still working. This will take us to the basement. We need to hurry. Kill everyone you see. Don't hesitate. We can't let them release Lorenzo.
No way to pick this. Yes.
Those idiots are trying to shut down the Abramelin field. That's the only thing keeping Lorenzo from breaking out of there. We need to get in there and stop them.
Hello, Jack. It's been a long time since I've had the pleasure of a personal visit.
I will stop this.
My powers have grown, Jack. The artifact still has so much to teach me. Once I am free, I will be happy to teach you too.
You know I can't let you out until I can remove the artifact. Let me see. Lucifer's balls. They've locked down all the security doors. I'll have to open them one by one from here while you work your way down the hallway. Quickly now.
That's right. You need to shut down the container before you open the door.
Security doors! Hurry it up!
I'm opening the main door. Hurry! The Abramelin
Even the simplest task is beyond your capabilities. My strength returning. Now I will finally be free.
There's still one chance. I just need a moment to enter the failsafe pod.
Man, fuck this! I'm out!
Quickly! It's not too late. It will take some time for him to regain his powers. We still have a chance to stop him.
Don't listen to my son. He's the crazy one. You know this. Look at what he's done to me.
I've built a failsafe into the containment grid. Switch the 4 Abramelin generators to manual override, and I can plug his cell to lead of Zeta radiation.
Do the right thing. Open this door and let me out.
Don't worry, the Zeta radiation won't
never if you'd had your way. Puny worm. Do you truly think you have the power to destroy me?
Goodbye, Father.
Hey there.
We didn't have any other choice, did we?
It was the only option left.
I hope you're right. His crimes back when he was free. It was only because of my family. The world now. It's a world made for monsters. Nothing could have stopped him. No. I've answered my own question.
I'm sorry about Lorenzo.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Before you go, I couldn't have done this without... I think this is fair compensation.
Great.
One more thing. I've done so much research on the artifact. I may be able to do something with it. Come back and see me at Cabot House in a week or so.
Sometimes truth is better. Truth, stranger. Well, you know the radio plays that I air sometimes, occasionally in the right order. You know the Silver Shroud.
Over here.
It sounds like someone takes them really seriously. Like maybe there are reports, I guess, about sightings of the Silver Shroud in the Commonwealth, in good neighborhood. Anyway, I guess. Oh man, this is so weird. I guess this Silver Shroud is like cleaning up the town or something. One of the residents, a guy named Kent, whose name I should not be saying on the air, he was supposedly rescued by the Shroud. Or at least is what I heard. So now there's a superhero out there defending justice. Or at least killing people that hopefully deserve it. Warren Smith has a song about digging for uranium, which is, I guess, a thing people did back then for fun. I don't get it.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Hey. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
I think that's out of reach. Can do.
Let's trade some things.
Sure thing.
Just looking to trade a little.
You need something, General?
I'd like to trade some items.
You do your job. I'll do mine.
be taking a nap.
Just looking to trade a little.
Okay.
Skeeter Davis, a name I still find confusing. Here's the latest news. Or, maybe everyone else already knows. The Brotherhood continues to do stuff around the Commonwealth. They were last seen attacking Fort Strong. The fort was, I mean, as far as I know, filled with super mutants. So that's fun. I guess maybe they're gonna take over. I guess that's an improvement, right? Brotherhood instead of, you know, mutants. That was a joke. By the way, I was totally kidding. Didn't really mean it. And if the Brotherhood is listening, I'm sure you're very nice. Please don't kill me.
Ready to begin your fabulous shopping spree?
Yeah, all right. Seems to be growing well.
Hello, darling. Thank you again for all your help, darling. We won't forget it. Another admirer comes to see me. You think it's easy being this beautiful? I assure you, it is not. What can I do for you, darling?
We've got to do something to stop these raider attacks.
Good plan.
Hey.
Now that we have the armory back, you can resupply here whenever. Anything you need right now?
Let me see what you've got.
Sure thing, General.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.